Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome to a new Let's Play of the Yokai Watch 3. And, yes, we are going to be coming back here to another one of these Yokai Watch series once again, because you guys showed out a massive amount of support, throughout both with Yokai Watch 1 and Yokai Watch 4, so thank you guys so much for all of that. So, here we go, heading on into Yokai Watch 3 here, a game that I don't really know all that too much about, so if you guys have any type of suggestions or tips or anything of that type of nature about this game, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try and use that along throughout our journey as well too in the process. Now the cool thing about here is at the very beginning of our way of this game, it looks like we can actually have two different main characters here. So of course I'm gonna have to name one after myself, and also of course name one after with a good online friend as well too, with Silver this time around. And by the way, just to let you guys know that this whole entire series is going to be with the subscribers' nickname suggestions that are going to be happening here. So if you guys ever do leave a comment or anything like that, and if I ever do go and find a certain yokai that will be befriended out here and will get that medallion, we'll make sure that I'll nickname one after you guys there. And also as well too, I have to go and basically nickname some of my online friends as well, so I'll be doing that while we go through throughout some stuff later on within the beginning portion, until you guys go and start doing the comments and everything. Because for right now, for this series right now, it's not really entirely out just yet, because I still have like quite a bit of other Nova Hoenn episodes to go through. Now if you guys did miss out during the Nova Hoenn last episode, we got ourselves completely demolished. There was nothing that we could really go out of our way for. Even if I had to go and switch around and kind of switch that egg into into Rhyperior, probably that Machamp would actually went and destroyed us anyways. So unfortunately, that Machamp that Blue had was somewhat of a problem. But I have to say though, here in Yokai Watch 3, I really do like how the beginning of this game is kind of working around now, because it feels like I'm watching an episode out of the X-Files out here. Because if you guys went and watched through the X-Files before, that was a really good show for a really good time, until like the show got really like dumb and stupid, I want to say, during around the ending portion of the X-Files TV show. But yeah, having Scully and Mulder out here, or I should say Foley and Blunder out here, because that's what they have to go by here. And not only that, but instead of the X-Files, they call it the Y-Files, which is actually surprisingly really cool. I kind of like how they kind of have that little pun right there. Hopefully we'll be able to go and see more of these guys later on, because I know this is just only just the beginning, but I know that there's going to be plenty of other things that are going to happen later. Because I wonder what that whole UFO thing is going to be all about, because I know that in Majora's Mask, we did go and see that there was like UFOs in that game. Well, I wouldn't really call it as UFOs, but more so like we see like outer beings from different planets showing up in Majora's Mask, which that was really fun. Yeah, so it could be a level 4 or level 5, because of course, if you guys don't know, basically, Yokai Watch is made by level 5, one of the best type of developers that go and make out some of the best cool games that they can do, such as like with the Dark Cloud 2 series, and not even Dark Cloud 2, but Dark Cloud series, of course, and I'm trying to remember some other level 5 games. Oh, with Ni no Kuni as well, because I think that was also a game that we also went and played throughout the channel, of course. I can't believe I actually forgot about Ni no Kuni, because I was absolutely enjoying that game for a time. Yeah, so unfortunately here in Yokai Watch 3, it looks like we have some sort of really annoying minigame that's going to probably happen most of the time, where we're going to have to like eat certain foods, and this was like one of the first of many times that we had to go and do that here. Now, this game also does feature a little bit of some voice acting here and there throughout the text dialogue, because I never really got to hear the voice dialogue a little bit all that too much in the Yokai Watch 1 games, because they were mainly more so of like just for the cutscenes and everything, but not really meant for it, like in the in-game dialogue. So it's kind of cool to actually kind of hear something like that here for a little bit. Yeah, so he kind of has that voice acted here within the in-game type of portion. What BBQ? Isn't BBQ supposed to be like a barbecue? I never knew that this was actually a whole new like area. So yeah, so it looks like we're moving out of what's this, Sunnydale? I think was, yeah. Is it called Sunnydale or something? In the it's been so long since I haven't really went and jumped through Yokai Watch for a little bit. I'll probably have to look that up, because I think it's Sunnyville or Sunnydale. I can't really remember, but it seems like we're going to be heading and moving in from different places to another area here instead. But let's go and check out this whole new area. Huh, looks pretty cool, if I have to say so myself.
We finally made it! Our brand new home in BBQ!
Now, unfortunately, the annoying thing is that our yokai watch now was capable of actually going and doing all this stuff over at our first beginning area, like around here. But unfortunately, or back around in the Sunnyvale area type of place, right? But now what we're gonna have to go and do now is head over here to this brand new area, and it seems like our yokai watch is not going to be accessible here, so we'll have to wait until we get a whole new yokai watch, and then we can be able to go and search for all the new yokai that's going to be showing up here in this place. Now, if you guys remember from Yokai Watch 4, there is going to be some early type of yokai that we are going to be seeing here within this game, because I know that most of the yokai from Yokai Watch 3 kind of got moved over to Yokai Watch 4, so I know there's going to be one yokai in particular, I think, Cornfuse, which we have one that met up before. I know that they were kind of like the hidden yokai in some of the different areas that we had to go and search around for the last time. But since we already kind of know a little bit about, like, Yokai Watch 4, we should at least kind of get somewhat of a gist about what's happening now here in Yokai Watch 3, right? Because I guess they kind of has to at least have some sort of continuity type of stuff to it. Let me guys know if Yokai Watch 3 and 4 are kind of both entwined with each other or something like that. Probably they are.
Hey.
Because I think Yokai Watch 1 and 2 are basically connected with each other as well, too, so... So yeah, so basically our first main objective is all about here in this game is that our mom has lost her glasses and we have to go and be on the lookout for it. It's always something that our parents have to lose out on something, you know. It has to be a ring, it has to be glasses, or it has to be car keys. Those are like the three main things that your parents normally lose all the time. And that even happens around in my family as well too, because normally sometimes my mom forgets like something and that has to be one of those many three things. Mainly more so it's normally the car keys, which we normally have a hanger for where all the car keys are at, and then she completely forgets about it. Alright, but anyways, here we go. So we got ourselves down with the yokai pad here. So this is basically our menu for our area. Now, not only that, but we do have a settings, which we can go and change out the wallpaper. Now, I don't think I've ever went and did that before in Yokai Watch 1, but it's really cool that we do have different wallpaper to kind of do some other things here. Now, you can also change around with the show clock or not with the clock. We're going to have everything basically turned on anyways, so we'll leave everything as well as it should be, because I want to make sure that we at least have the check objective, for the missions that we have to go and follow through with, like, throughout the game. So now we have to go and talk to our dad, figure out where exactly these glasses are going to be at, and it seems like we'll probably have to go outside and look around a little bit. So now we kind of get into the way of the tutorial of how the different looking around actually works here in Yokai Watch 3, because if you guys remember back in Yokai Watch 1, we were able to look through different trees, underneath cars, and also looking through different like trash cans and other type of items as well too, to kind of search for any type of yokai or any specialty bugs, because again the bugs are somewhat of a thing here in Yokai Watch as well, because we're gonna probably be needing to go and, well, probably speaking on over to that bug catcher guy if we need to go and get any type of brand new specialty books and stuff, because if you guys don't know about how the books work, there's different type of things that like change up the attitude of your different yokais. So we'll probably be doing that at some point as well if we need to go and change up with like the different attitudes with our yokais later, to kind of see which one is like the best type of build that we do need. But there we go, we got at least with the glasses here now. So hooray, we at least went and taken care of that little objective, and that's all done and finished off with for now. Oh, and who's this guy? I don't think we ever really met up with this guy yet, huh?
Howdy, partner.
Say what?
I guess we don't really know exactly what his accent over here is all about.
Howdy, partner.
So his name is John, huh? So I wonder if he's probably like just a random reoccurring character that'll show up sometimes out here.
Sure enough.
Now, at some point, we are going to get our way introduced into how the Yokai Watch searching is going to be, and getting ourselves into with the whole verses of the battles that are going to show up as well, too. Now, the battling system kind of works exactly like how the battle system does in Yokai Watch 1. Since we are, of course, playing this on the 3DS, we do have to use the stylus or well, how I'm actually playing throughout this game is that I have to use the mouse pad. Now, unfortunately, with me, using the actual mouse is really annoying because, like, the way that I have to, like, use the stylus is going to be somewhat of, like, a practice that I have to go and get myself used to of. So I know that throughout this episode, you guys are going to see that Jibanyan out here, or I should say King, that's going to be happening out here with our yokai, is also going to be getting like completely demolished like throughout our first beginning battle, because I was having such a hard time trying to use the mouse as like my stylus, which I'm going to have to get used to that a little bit later. I haven't really went and played through Yokai Watch 1 with the mouse like for quite a while. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, our Yokai Watch from our original place is completely region locked. Oh, great. Just like every other type of game console that's out there. Yeah, unfortunately, there is sometimes where a console is going to be region locked and you can't really go and access the exclusive games from that type of region unless if you actually have that said console. Unless if you go and do a little bit of some tricking type of stuff, that is, because I normally have a special GameCube that I'm actually able to go and play both Japan and also US games at the same exact time, so that's pretty cool. The Watch Model U. I guess that's going to be a play on word to the Wii U, I think, probably. Now, this game came out in 2018, right? So I want to say that at least by this time, the Wii U is already actually dead at this point, right? And the Switch is already out. Yeah, that's kind of a crazy thing to kind of go and think about, that, like, even during the time of, like, around, like, 2018 and a little bit of 2019, the 3DS was still, like, well, I wouldn't really say, like, technically dead at this point, but it was kind of slowly losing, like, the games that were happening around out here. Because I know that the last game that was, like, a AAA title, I want to say, on the 3DS was Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. And that was kind of like the last good, like, AAA title game that was even a remastered for that said game. And that was, like, 2019.
So true.
But there's Hydabat there. I know that Hydabat was one of our first of many type of yokai partners that we were actually getting ourselves befriended out with our time with from before. I know that we did have like Jibanyan and stuff like as like an early type of starter yokai to go and have, but for our first main one to get ourselves introduced with, I believe the Yokai Watch 4, that was with Hydabat.
Thanks.
So there we go, and now we got ourselves with a special medallion, which I believe that's for Jibanyan. And not only that, and since we do have Jibanyan as our early first of many yokais, we will have a specialty type of secret unlockable legendary yokai that's going to be happening. Because if you guys don't know, or if you've never actually played through any of the yokai's games, well, normally most of the times if you have a Jibanyan, you can get yourself at least somewhat getting, somewhat prepared for the Shogunyan that's going to be happening at some point here. So we at least got one of them right now. Now, I'm pretty sure that all the different yokai legendaries from the first game are going to potentially be making their way over here as well, too. So we'll be able to see the Komajiru type of legendary yokai as well, too, which I forget what the actual name of that is. But I think it's like a different name. Alright, so now we're going to be learning about how the radar function works. So if you use your D-pad, I believe it actually changes up the different yokai radar that happens. So basically you can use it for, well, essentially for the yokai, or you can go in, I think, look at what the different time of day is going to be all about. So interesting for all that stuff there. Now I'm pretty sure that potentially maybe later within our time as well too within Yokai Watch is that we're going to be seeing the oh, those annoying guys that get back from Yokai Watch 1, which I'm trying to remember on what their names are, but they're like the big, huge, burly red guys. They're gonna probably start making their appearance out there when we go and have to jump into that type of situation again. Because that was really annoying in Yokai Watch 1, having to see those red guys go and literally pop out of nowhere.
Wow.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, well anyways, let's go and see this awesome cutscene.
Come on out, my friend. Come
I think they're known as Onis, right? The Oni, that's what they're known as.
Yokai Metal, do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Charm!
Oh yeah.
You're charming. You're charming. Oh my darling. Charming.
This is what I kind of think about what happens like within a Pokeball sometimes. I still remember like that Robot Chicken episode where like it kind of shows like a part where I think like Pikachu inside like a Pokeball is like doing some wild like stuff that's in there.
Kinda busy right now.
You wait.
Say what?
Is this?
Yeah, so it looks like Jabalios is going to just be just taking a nap for a little bit.
Nope, I don't.
Lazy cat. We need to go and do a battle, man.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Let the battle happen. Alright, so now we get to go and learn about how the battle system works. So if you guys already kind of know about Yokai Watch 1 from what we went and played through before, we have like the soulmate, we have the purify, the target, and also with the item box. I actually kind of like this type of stuff. It's actually a little bit better and a little bit nicer for what Yokai Watch 1 was. But you know what, let's just go and kind of do some spinning around for a little bit, power it up, and let's go. Oh yeah, Pause of Fury should be able to knock out Corfuse out here. See you later, buddy. And just like that, we got ourselves with a win. Hey, we already got ourselves up to another level, so pretty nice. All the way up to level 2.
I'm so confused.
And off he goes.
We did it.
So I think our mom should be able to hopefully at least get back together. Yeah, well, we already know about in Yokai Watch 4. We've already met up with the younger version of our mom from before.
Oh.
Or something like that, right? I think that's how that was supposed to happen. Because we went back into the past. And there was a lot of time traveling in that game of Yokai Watch 4. We were able to head to like the past, the present, and even with the future. So now we're on to Silver Side now.
Make sure to tune in next week for more Sailor Cuties.
Well, I guess we got a Sailor Moon reference out here. Well, anyways, I think we are getting ourselves into almost the end of this time for today of the first episode of Yokai Watch 1. But anyways, while I do the outro out here, thank you guys so much for watching Yokai Watch 3. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode for that. And hopefully we can at least go and run into some new yokais later. So see you guys then, and of course, peace.